The car that did not just change Tesla. It changed the entire auto industry. The sedan that proved electric vehicles could be fast, beautiful, luxurious, and undeniably cool. The car that silenced critics and forced legacy automakers to take EVs seriously. This is the story of the Tesla Model S. Before we begin, if you love deep dives into EV history, Tesla strategy, and the future of transportation, take a second to like this video and subscribe. It helps the channel more than you think. And if you watched our recent videos on the Cybertruck, the Model Y, or Tesla stopping production of the Model S and Model X, this one ties everything together. Let's rewind to 2012. Tesla was not the giant we know today. It was a risky startup that had just survived near bankruptcy. The Roadster proved electric cars could be quick, but it was a niche product, expensive, limited, not scalable. Then came the Model S. In June of 2012, the first Model S deliveries began. A sleek four-door luxury sedan with no gasoline engine, no traditional grille, and a giant 17-inch touchscreen dominating the interior. At the time, this felt radical. Range options started at 60 kilowatt-hours, later expanding to 85. The early cars were already capable of over 200 miles of range, something most EVs could not even dream of back then. And then, something happened. People started driving them, and they realized this was not just an electric car. It was better than the gas cars they were replacing. Instant torque, silent acceleration, a low center of gravity thanks to the battery pack, and over-the-air software updates that improved the car while it sat in your driveway. In 2013, Consumer Reports gave the Model S one of the highest scores in its history. Owners became evangelists. Word spread. From 2014 to 2015, Tesla introduced dual-motor all-wheel drive variants, performance models, Ludicrous Mode. Yes, that was the actual name. 0 to 60 times dropped into supercar territory. Then came Autopilot. Initially basic lane keeping and adaptive cruise features. But it marked the beginning of something much bigger. A software-driven vehicle that would evolve over time. In 2016, the Model S received its first major facelift. The front grille was smoothed out, aligning it with Tesla's newer design language. The car looked cleaner, more futuristic. Battery options improved. Range increased. The Model S became the benchmark for electric luxury sedans. Through 2017 and 2018, Tesla refined the drivetrain, improved efficiency, and pushed production scale. The Model S was no longer a gamble. It was a flagship. Then, in 2019, Tesla simplified the lineup. Standard range, long range, performance. By now, something else was happening. The Model 3 and Model Y were rising. But the Model S remained the halo car, the statement piece, the vehicle that said Tesla was not just about affordable EVs, it was about redefining performance. And then came 2021. The Plaid, 3 motors, over 1,000 horsepower, 0 to 60 in around 2 seconds. That was not just quick for an EV. That was quick for anything. The refreshed interior introduced a horizontal display, a minimalist dash, and yes, the yoke steering wheel that sparked endless debate. Love it or hate it. It was bold. And bold is exactly what the Model S had always been. For 14 years, this car evolved without ever receiving a full generational redesign. Instead, it improved continuously, quietly, relentlessly. Software updates enhanced performance, improved battery management, added features, increased efficiency. It was a car that never stayed still. But nothing lasts forever. Recently, Elon Musk confirmed that Tesla will officially end production of the Model S and the Model X in the second quarter of 2026. After more than 14 years, he described it as an honorable discharge, a warm send-off for vehicles that carried Tesla through its most critical years. The Fremont production lines that once built the Model S will shift focus toward Tesla's future ambitions: artificial intelligence, robotics, Optimus. It feels strange to say out loud, a world without a new Model S rolling off the line. But if you zoom out, it makes sense. The Model Y has become Tesla's global sales leader. In fact, it became one of the best-selling vehicles in the world, not just EVs vehicles. The Cybertruck has redefined what an electric pickup can be: polarizing, powerful, impossible to ignore. And if you have not watched our full deep dive on the Cybertruck, you should check that out after this video. The Model S walked so those vehicles could run. It proved the market existed. It proved consumers would pay for electric performance. It proved range anxiety could be beaten. It proved software could define a vehicle. It forced BMW, Mercedes, Audi, Porsche, and everyone else to accelerate their EV programs. The Model S was not just Tesla's first real mass production success. It was the car that triggered a shift in the global automotive industry. And here is the part people sometimes forget. When the Model S launched, most major automakers were still treating EVs as compliance cars. Limited runs, low ambition, no real excitement. Tesla did the opposite. They made the electric car aspirational, fast, luxurious, technological. The Model S became the blueprint. Even today, when you see a large screen dominating the dashboard of a modern vehicle, you can trace that design shift back to Tesla. When you hear about over-the-air updates improving features overnight, that is Tesla DNA. When you see electric sedans running quarter-mile times that rival supercars, that legacy begins here. So what is the legacy of the Model S? It is courage, it is risk, it is vision executed under pressure. It is the vehicle that carried Tesla from survival mode into global dominance. And now, as Tesla pivots toward autonomy, robotics, and AI-driven platforms, the Model S takes its final bow, not as a failure, not as a forgotten relic, but as a pioneer that completed its mission. If you have ever owned one, driven one, or even just admired one, you were witnessing a turning point in history. Because 14 years ago, this car was a gamble. Today, electric vehicles are the future. That transformation did not happen by accident. It happened because of cars like the Model S. If you enjoyed this tribute, hit like and subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel grow and allows us to continue making detailed EV breakdowns like this. And when you finish here, I recommend watching our full analysis on Tesla stopping production of the Model S and Model X. It goes deeper into what this means for Tesla's strategy. Then check out our Model Y video to see how Tesla scaled from niche luxury to global dominance. And of course, our Cybertruck deep dive if you want to see how Tesla continues pushing boundaries. The Model S may be ending production, but its impact is permanent. 14 years, one revolutionary sedan, and an industry forever changed. Thanks for watching. Onward.